Hello. Have you looked at the night stars recently? Have you stood and gazed up at the star formations and wondered? Now, I do it quite a lot. I stand in the garden and I look up at the night skies and I'm in awe of what God has created. I don't really understand the planets. I couldn't tell you the formations, but I can appreciate that there's a unique pattern up there. And years ago, when we were in Australia, we were in the shadow of Ayers Rock, and we looked up at the night skies, and we saw the Southern Cross, and it was incredible. But once I saw it, it was very clear, but it had to be pointed out to me, because I couldn't have worked that out. My husband could, but I couldn't. And the great thing about stars is that you have to view the stars from a distance, from afar, to appreciate their pattern. The closer you get to them, of course, you can't see the pattern. And I was reading a devotional recently, and I was reminded of a truth, that we are like stars, our lives are like the stars, that we can't always see the bigger picture in the way that God sees it. We're often too close to our situations or our concerns and our problems to see what God sees in us. But just as the stars are in perfect alignment in the universe, so too are our lives. Every aspect of our lives is divinely aligned with God's ultimate purposes for us. That's amazing. Just get your head around that. That's so exciting. And it's so encouraging, because when you are in a difficult situation, it's just trusting in God and knowing that He is in control, that He has divinely aligned every aspect of our lives. And so you can look back over every tear in your life, every triumph, and even in this season of lockdown, you can see God's loving hand as He stands with you, as He walks with you in difficult times. But you can also look back on significant moments where you've spoken to someone, or you've prayed with someone, you've encouraged someone. Those divine moments. And actually those are the times when you can see that you are aligned with God's purposes. So be encouraged, and encourage others as well, so others would also see that their lives are divinely aligned by God. And there may be people that have forgotten that, so come alongside them. Now, I don't know about you, but I know that I can't fathom everything that there is to know about God, but I can keep thanking Him. I can keep praising Him for His goodness, and I can keep praising Him just because He is God. And I want to read to you this passage from Romans, and it's from Romans 11 verses 33 to 36, and I've chosen the Passion Translation. Who could ever wrap their minds around the riches of God, the depth of His wisdom, and the marvel of His perfect knowledge? Who could ever explain the wonder of His decisions, or search out the mysterious way in which He carries out His plans? Who has discovered how the Lord thinks, or is wise enough to be the one to advise Him in His plans? And then verse 36, for out of Him, the sustainer of everything, came everything, and now everything finds fulfillment in Him. May all praise and honour be given to Him forever. Amen. So go on, shine like stars. You are in perfect alignment with Him. Bye-bye.